other in our ears, not as
All right,
loud.
very glad Essy and Anna remembered to correct the stage list and controls that we fucked up. And by we, you mean I.
Anyway, here we are in main round. Starting again. I feel like this match like more often than like Mark Joy and like
This is the boss talk to begin. Compared to Melee.
yeah. But there's a lot of Ness players, a lot of Ness players. I'm not gonna open Ness in the face. Make it later.
Natalia's still here? Yeah, Ness is the face.
Natalia's not here.
Both of their punishments are so good.
Oh yeah, no, we're seeing a set a lot like quiet that goes down. Alright, how about now, Iris?
I can put the mic closer to my mouth too, if that helps.
Well, I turned us down because I thought it would make like Jake's voice less loud in my ear, but I think that it's mostly bothering me because it's only in one ear.
My voice is also loud in my ear.
Ah,
but
that's probably your microphone problem.
Or would you like
I don't
that?
know what to do about that.
That's fine. I'll just deafen myself.
Damn. So, Anna's slightly up. Do you remember who won last time?
I actually don't. I think it was Anna, because Anna won that one SG, but I don't know if they played since then.
Alright, what about now, Iris?
Someone pull up the table, and then we'll know the head-to-head.
My ass is not doing that.
I'm not either, because it's on a Google Sheet, and those look like disgusting on mobile.
That's true. You'd think they would fix that by now, but...
Yeah, I'm actually shocked at how bad they are.
Yeah. It's a shame, because there are a lot of times where I think about something where I'm like, I need a spreadsheet, but unfortunately the only computer I have access to is my phone. Oh my god!
She's so sick. I played Anna in friendlies today for the literal first time. No, it was actually closer than I thought.
Okay.
I got owned the second game we played because she's an adapter, but the first game was last stock. But she tried to footstool me, and I was like, okay, she's working on the footstool stuff. This shit's terrifying.
Yeah, when I was playing, because I get to play Anna in bracket like, what, once a quarter at this point? Like
I don't know, I feel
once
like
every fiscal quarter?
I feel like every time Anna's here.
Yeah, which is like once a fiscal quarter, so like...
True. No, she's back on it now.
Yeah,
but yeah.
true. I'm still quiet. What if I move my microphone closer to my face like this? Is that better? Is that the main?
All right, Anna's up 2-1.
Anna's up 2-1. Okay. That is, as far as I'm concerned, an even record. When there's only three matchups, that's an even record.
I wonder if all of the Ryzul practice that Essy has is more of a buff or debuff at that level, because they're both such good Nesses, but they play so different.
Anna's Ness is so much faster than Ryzul. That's the thing that always gets me when I watch Ryzul play. Is just like it doesn't feel like he's going that fast.
His looks like from the outside more like jerky burst movement.
Yeah.
And like being slow and meticulous in neutral until that point, until he gets his thing, and then he gets to like push a bunch of buttons.
Yeah.
And is just schmoving all the time.
Yeah, it's way more fluid all around the platforms, and there's always something happening, and there's edge cancels, and there's all kinds of stuff that I don't know how to interact with. I had a lot more success when I stopped trying to interact with it.
When I was playing her with Sheik, I was being very conscious as to like not really initiate.
Yeah.
Because that's terrifying.
Ryan Saber, you might be true about.
It probably feels like that. I haven't played him.
That might be true. I've somehow managed to. Oh wait, was that Net Smash kill?
Yeah.
Aaron Judge homer. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Tyler Soderstrom's homer. Let's give some respect to the actual current home run leader.
You mean Jazz Chisholm?
No.
For that one day.
For that one day, yeah.
That's fucked up. Why is that guy tied for the lead in league home runs?
When I checked, he had 11 hits, but 6 of them were homers.
That's unbelievable.
Tyler Soderstrom is still the leader in homers. He has 9. which is his home run career total before this year, is 9. He's also like 5 years old, so slated to get better. Yeah, somehow I've been in the same venue as Rizul twice. Very rare for anybody playing Project M in the United States.
I'm at 1.
And I have played him 0 times.
Yeah, but I'm in the same region as Anna, and I played her for the first time today in friendlies, and I've been here for 2 years.
That's true. She does net play occasionally, but
she does.
Usually net plays during business hours.
Yeah,
so it's
which
I
is
can
when
play her
I'm
occasionally if I have like nothing to do at work, which it seems like I might pretty soon, because my manager told me there's going to be a lull coming up, which means like I'm going to be doing probably nothing at work for a while if there's a lull, or I'll be doing the same amount of work I currently am. But that's not relevant to the gameplay.
Anna
won the first game,
yeah,
right?
she did.
Yeah.
And we're on Tiny FD.
We are on Tiny FD.
Which makes a lot of sense, because Anna very good at platform movement and abusing platforms.
Yeah,
and punishing when knocking people to platforms.
I am really glad that I commentated a set with Anna before we played, because we were talking about Hannonbow, and Anna brought to my attention Ness detail on Hannonbow leaves, and I was like, oh, Olimar's horrible on Hannonbow because all of his moves do hit lag on the leaves. And then we got to the bans, and I was like, I'm going to ban Hannonbow. No, thank you. I just told you what happens to my character on this stage, and you told me what happens to yours. These two things seem not equivalent. And I banned Tiny FD.
That said, the PK kids on Hannonbow can accidentally hit certain water droplets, especially Ness, with PK Thunder, and PK Thunder will just go away.
Yeah, so, chat, if you've never done this, go into debug mode, and, I mean, everybody's done this. This is something that everybody has always done.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody knows this is basic PM knowledge. But if you've never somehow gone into debug mode and looked at Hannonbow, you may note that the little like fish things that bounce around the platforms, the tadpoles, have a spawner. The spawner is on the left side of the stage in the water. It has a hitbox. There's a hurt box.
Yeah.
It's invisible, so you have to go in debug mode to see it, but it's a little orange circle.
And if you know where it is,
fuck Ness and Lucas recoveries.
Yeah, and Sonic can do homing attack off of it. Well, not homing, but blast attack off of it and keep all his shit. ZSS can down air off of it and bounce if you know where it is. Wario can probably down air it.
That's probably true. Yeah. Anyway, Anna up 2-0. I've always, whenever I think about playing against Essy, I always think about that scene in The Incredibles when Mr. Incredible is standing in front of the computer looking at all the heroes that the Omnidroid has killed. And, like, sometimes the heroes beat the Omnidroid once, and once in a while they beat it twice, but they never beat the third version.
Yeah, that could be Essy right now.
During the, like, time period when I was, like, winning against Essy frequently, every time I'd walk away, I was just like, I got through another level of the Omnidroid somehow. I don't know how I did that, but the next version's going to be a lot harder.
And it keeps getting harder.
Yeah, and it's really hard now.
I think she's looked at Olimar more than maybe anyone has looked at Olimar in the past year.
I was saying, like, Essy's probably watched more of my gameplay than I have. Like, maybe ever, because I don't do VOD review nearly as much as I should. I generally should take movement a little more seriously, but that's a conversation I can have on not the mic. We have a stock, well, we had a stock lead for Essy, and now we have a % lead that just doesn't feel like it matters.
That's living. That's insane,
yeah.
DI.
Rocks in his pockets, as they say about Ness.
That was so sick. That high space down air that isn't punishable, really.
Yeah.
By Ness stuff. Oh my god.
The B-move stutter movement is so good. The mag, jump, B reverse, PK fire, it covers such a insane cross of space.
She did DJC to the right, B reverse, PK fire, and just bounced around. It's so cool.
I get so scared when I play Anna. I feel like I can never press any kind of advantage at all.
I feel
I'm always like,
once
I don't know what's going on, I'm getting hit, and there's things pressuring me, and I can't reach her.
Once I get hit by Anna or Essy,
yeah.
and you, to be honest, I am very scared.
It's tough when you get hit as Sheik because just like everything works.
Yeah,
Everything's real,
a lot
like-
does.
And you can't even just like DI to the edge and hope that you can win and recovery mix up because Sheik's recovery isn't that good. And I will die on this hill that I don't think Sheik's recovery is good in this game. For some reason, that's a common opinion in Mass that Sheik has a good recovery. What? Huh?
We love a down tilt kill,
True.
a Lucas down tilt kill.
That's a rare one. All right, Essy gets a game. We are back in the set. Still behind in the count,
And
but
oh my god, Essy banned Hannenbau. I wanted Anna to go to Hannenbau so bad.
I think people are kind of over it for Hannenbau.
Yeah. Yeah, I got over it pretty quickly when the first week of this stage list, brought 2 people there and lost both games.
I was over it until I realized that my character doesn't work there all that well.
I think Sheik is probably
on
insanely
it.
good there,
Oh, probably.
but I can't bring myself to only live on the top 2 sets of platforms. I just cannot play like that.
Yeah. Like, oh, no, not enough. Holding ledge through up B is harder than it feels like it should be.
That's true. That being said, they made that easier because ledge occupancy with roll is longer now. So it's slightly easier with roll nowadays.
Yeah.
And I definitely still execution test as much of the region as I can with that.
That's not going to be enough. Nope. Is that going to... No, not quite there. I don't know where you're drifting to, but far out is going to get it. PK. Nothing on that DI.
That was a miss for our back air. I know that when I see it.
That up throw will do it.
Yeah. Back throw will do
back
it?
throw will also do it if you feel like that. That's cool. Just
Yeah,
stand
Ryan.
there, turn
That's
around,
like
up tilt.
a
That's brutal.
that's a reasonably recent change.
Yeah, that's a 3.0.
Yeah.
5.
Ledge occupancy
3.5.
across the cast on roll is more now. So it nerfed like, I mean, everybody a little bit if people play it right.
I see we've upgraded to a new version of the Omnidroid mid-set.
Yeah, I wonder
tough
what
one.
I wonder what the immediate adaptation was.
I want to know
We're footstooling.
what
That was
what
nasty.
did Essy see? I gotta know what did she see? How do you turn it on like that? I mean, this is a really volatile matchup. Sometimes that shit just happens to you.
Are we
But,
going
like,
back?
No Hannenbow? Come on. Anyway, game 5.
Game 5er.
Essy working that 0-2 count. Yeah, using the count for baseball as a metaphor for the number of games in a set only works a little because a 3-2 count is good in baseball and
Yeah, that's true.
okay, a 3-2 count is
Fine
final in baseball.
Yeah.
Like something's gonna. It's 3-2 is equivalent to 2-2. So if we just pretend like there's 3 balls.
Oh.
Shout out to that French biker that Zach watches videos of. Whose name? I always want to say it's Johan Borelli. I don't know if that's right.
I think that's what you said it was
Is
to me
Johan
last
Borelli
time.
the guy who did the comics with, like, you know the guys who they're always smiling and they're doing something really violent? It's like a Spanish guy does these comics. They were popular in, like, 2012.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I
You'll
couldn't.
know him if you see
Yeah,
him, I
exactly.
promise.
Yeah, I would recognize them is how I feel about them. I couldn't tell you any single thing about any of them.
Johan Moncada is a baseball player.
That's
not
true.
it.
I can confirm that one.
And his name starts with a Y and this guy's name starts with a J. I don't know. Oh, did you just,
Yep, she
just
did.
eat that?
Yep, she sure did.
Yum. Delicious energy.
Uh-oh.
Is it like an energy drink when you absorb it? This isn't Winners Finals?
Yeah,
this
powers
is
the most.
Winners Finals, actually. Oh, so we have the... No, oh my god, no. This is Winners Finals, yeah. We, I have the chat up on the big screen, and the chat is covering where it says Losers Quarters. So I just didn't even fix that. This is Winners Finals.
Yeah, no, imagine this is losers quarters in this region.
My ass did not win that set.
On some week it could be is the terrifying thing.
Yeah, it's like possible. All right, well, both players have SD'd in the same way, so... No problem. I'm here to make sure the stream is running correctly. Oh, we're not getting any game audio at all, are we? It's just sort of occurred to me now.
Yeah, no, I was
game
just
audio?
listening to our voices, I guess, and didn't notice we didn't have that. But
Curious. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. Post this goofy-ass emote if you a real one. Well, I can't do that. 8 a.m. test tomorrow morning before I go to the airport. Godspeed.
you're built different, girl.
Godspeed. Is Polysci like a secret evolution of Poliwag I don't know about? Just like you give Poliwhirl a diploma and it evolves into Polysci.
Yeah, you have it win a debate.
Yeah. Debate your poly. It's like it shows the chart. It's just like level 30 25 Poliwag evolves into Poliwhirl, and it's just like lose a debate to your Poliwhirl evolves into Polysci.
I think the real fucked up thing is that me, Thalia, and Dave are going to the West Coast, and there will be no Ryan Saber.
That is fucked up. All right. Ooh, did not get the up air. And dash attacks are leading to something. Rare example of a combo drop. Ooh, up air's not going to get it either. And it's got to clean this up because percents are just so not relevant.
I feel like that has to be a read off that down tilt. So she went for up air for DI, like DI, like no DI? I don't know, because DI in was probably back air there.
Might have been. I don't really know. Ooh, you hate being us caught off stage without a jump there. That is not a good position.
Oh, she went for the edge cancel.
Yeah, it's going to do it.
Yeah.
Ah,
wow.
Well, we did get a good one out of that last set, out of that last game. Damn. First 3-0.
That's crazy.